1, 2, 3. Wow! Young, tender roasted turkey. Hello everyone, this is Aunty Rose again. You remember I told her I would be back with something special. Well, what I'm going to do here now, I'm going to show you how to do a quick roasted turkey. Very simply and no hassle. I prepared my turkey already. I washed it very thoroughly and dried it. I removed the neck bones and I removed the gizzards and everything. It's right here. Okay, well, fresh young turkey. What I'm going to do here right now, I'm going to sprinkle a little black pepper, grounded black pepper, just inside. Then I'm going to use a little salt on the outside. Not much. I'm going to rub it all over. This is going to be very easy. This is a very young turkey. Okay, then I have my chopped onions. I'm going to unstuff this turkey because whenever you stuff the turkey, it's going to take maybe an hour more. And this is going to be one of the easiest cooking, no hassle cooking with this turkey. I'm going to just stuff it with nice chopped onions. Okay, and I have my fresh thyme right here also. Okay, put the thyme right here. Then here's my garlic. Fresh garlic. And of course, you can use some of the garlic and rub it all over. This is a young turkey. This is around 20 pounds. I have my olive oil. Rub it right over. Okay, if you notice I didn't tie the wings or nothing at all, because what really happens, it's not going to take a very long time to cook. So I use the black pepper, I use the salt, the onions and the garlic. I'm going to do the same for the neck bones, because I'm going to put this in the roaster also. Salt, pepper, and the garlic was there already. Very easy. I'm going to take the turkey over to the roaster. So I'm going to also prepare some fresh greens. Okay. If you cut it very thinly, it cooks much quicker and faster, because remember, this is going to be a very quick dinner. You're not going to spend hours and hours over the stove, and when your guests arrive, you're going to be worn out and tired. Cut it very thinly. This is fresh, just bought today at the market. Washed, cleaned. Watch your fingers. Very crispy and nice. I always like my greens to be very crispy. So whenever you go to the market, look for the tender young ones. It may cost a little bit more, but anyhow, it shortens your cooking time. This Thanksgiving, it came very fast. But anyhow, we give God thanks and praise that we are alive. Thanksgiving is not about turkey. It's about giving thanks to God. That we can share with one another. Peace, love, joy, understanding, and sharing of foods also. That's a good deed. So the turkey is over there right now in that turkey pan. Remember, it's not going to take very long. You can see the richness in the greens. Very nutritious. My greens is going to be very, very tender. Some people prefer to put some kinds of salty meats in their greens, but I preferred mine to be very simply. The less salt you use, you're better off for your health. I'm going to use just like 2 cups of water, not much water, because it's very, as I said, it's very young, fresh greens. You're going to add just a little salt, just a little bit. And of course, yes, you're going to use onions. And of course, yes, you can sprinkle a little, just a little oil. Okay, you're going to give it to high heat. So over here, the turkey, it's in this roaster. You can see the steam coming out already. Okay, it's a young turkey, so it's not going to take very, very long. And we have this in the roaster here over 15 minutes now, so it's doing its job. Okay, and of course, yes, I have the greens here. What I'm going to prepare is like the turkey, the greens, and I have an apple pie in the oven that's going also. Just some drinks or something like that, you know, soft drinks. Not much foods because my family is very small. But what I'm going to do, I bought 2 turkeys. So I'm going to take one to my homeless friends. You know, after leaving church, they would be at the corners, especially the elder ladies. And looking at me sometimes when I stop at the traffic light, and they would come up to my car. You know, and I always try to have a bottle of water or some candy or something to give to them. One of them said to me, "Are you going to cook for Thanksgiving?" I said, "Well, you know, I think so. I'm going to do that." She said, "Well, okay, try and bring me dinner." I said, "Oh, my Lord, turkey or ham?" She said, "Turkey." I said, "Okay, I'll try and do that." So I'm going to prepare another turkey to take to her and her friends also. Because in life, we never know when we are going to be homeless. Because I'm so sure that at one point in life, they were young also, and they did have a home. And their circumstances in life, they lost it. I would not ask, but everybody have different circumstances. So things can happen in life. So we have to have a compassion for one another. Okay, remember I told you that the greens, it's very young and tender. so it's not going to take a very long time. Wow, nice fresh greens. I can smell it. This is how I like my greens. Remember, just 2 cups of water, and that will bring it to a nice boiling point. Okay, so that simmer. Okay, remember I told you now that the turkey also, it's very, very, very young. It's not going to take a long time, and it's very, very tender. So it's now around 25 minutes that gone on this turkey. So I'm going to check and see exactly. 1, 2, 3. Wow! You see it? Young, tender, roasted turkey. And of course, yes, I dropped like 2 potatoes in there, so. Wow, their aroma. Wow. So what you can do also is use your fork. You see that? And of course, yes, you see this pop up? That meant your turkey is now ready. Nice gravy. Look at that. Look at that. Okay. This is one of the best cooker I've ever invested in. This could actually hold 2 10-pound turkeys. But this one was a 20-pound one that I put inside here also. All right. Okay, adjust my heat a little. The dinner is going to be very simply, and it's going to be very quick. You don't want to bottle down yourself in the kitchen like for hours and hours. Okay, so I'm checking on my greens. Okay, it's now ready. Wow. Okay. Turn off your burner. You see how quick that is ready? Press it right there. Then I'm going to check on the turkey. I know the turkey is done. So, wow. Oh my God. The aroma. Take your time because you don't want to burn your hand. Here we have our juicy, nice turkey, well roasted, as you can see here. You see the, wow, look at it. The steam coming out. And I also have my sweet potatoes. And I also have my greens. Now remember I told you about the apple pie. You don't want to forget that. It's a small one, but anyhow, this fits a small family. And with this pie, I think I can get around maybe 5 nice or 6 nice slices. Okay, so this is the Thanksgiving quick dinner. Roasted turkey, sweet potatoes, apple pie, and fresh greens. I'm so proud of myself. Quick dinner, Thanksgiving dinner. Okay, folks, so this is Aunty Rose's Thanksgiving dinner. And as you can see here, that lovely turkey just waiting to be eaten. My nice greens, my sweet potatoes, and my wonderful apple pie. It was a no-hassle cooking. And here I'm ready to greet my family. Not a large family. So I want to thank you all for watching. And please subscribe to Aunty Rose's Kitchen. Thank you all very much. And I'm ready to dine. Okay, my doorbell is ringing right now. Bye-bye.